Hello, my name is Julian Thalgott. Here's a question. Why can't the government just fix inflation without wrecking the economy? Today I'm explaining one of the biggest balancing acts in economics, how fighting inflation can cause a recession. Inflation is when prices keep going up, and recently we've seen it jump way above the Fed's 2% target. To cool it down, the Fed raises interest rates, which then makes borrowing more expensive. That's supposed to reduce spending and bring prices down. But here's the catch. When people and businesses spend less, the economy slows down too. And too much tightening, raising rates too aggressively, can lead to layoffs, weak investment, and falling demand. That's a recession. And once a recession hits, unemployment rises and businesses shrink. So the Fed walks a tightrope. They raise rates enough to tame inflation, but not so much that they crash the economy. Economic theory explains this trade off using something called the Phillips curve. It shows an inverse relationship between inflation and unemployment. When one goes down, the other tends to go up, but it's not perfect. After the 1970s, economists realized that if inflation expectations rise, this trade off can break down. Another issue is timing. Interest rate changes don't hit the economy immediately. Sometimes it can take 6 to 18 months for the effects to show up. And that makes it super hard for the Fed to judge if they've done too much or not enough until it's too late. So the next time you hear about rising interest rates, just know this. The Fed isn't just tweaking numbers. It's trying to slow inflation without triggering a recession. And that's a high stakes balancing act with no easy answers. Economics isn't just theory, it affects every dollar in your pocket. Thank you.